Hey y'all, this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. I am back tonight and we are going to make cut apart Christmas cards. So I have made cut apart Christmas cards before. I made them last year. I sent them out to family members, and now I've also started making cut apart birthday cards and so forth. So in honor of Christmas in July and the craft fair series, I thought I would start accumulating Christmas cards to sell at craft fair. Plus, you're going to need these to send out to family members. So anyway, let's just make it easy. Utilize the cut aparts, some solid paper, and yeah, let's see how many we can make in less than 30 minutes. These are so fast. So yeah, we're gonna shoot for a couple of them. But anyway, let's make it easy, y'all. So I am using the cards and envelopes. These are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I actually got these at Hobby Lobby. They were $4.99, but I got them when they were 50% off. And these are by a paper studio. And of course, they come with the card and the coordinating sized envelopes. So yep, actually a really good deal. So for $2.50, I'm going to be able to make lots of cards. Now I've already cut out a bunch of cut aparts out of this paper collection that I got at Tuesday morning last year. And I hadn't opened this one, so I cracked it open today. And I thought it's time to start making these cards. So let's just make a few fun cards. And I'm going to kind of look through here and see. That one is super cute. I do like this one. Let me look through and see. All I Want for Christmas is pretty cute. And Best Gift Ever, that's cute. Or let's just go with the No Peeking. How about that? Yeah, pretty cute. I like it. I like those. So anyway, I'm going to put these others to the side. And let's just see it. Let's just make a couple of cut apart cards. Y'all, these are so easy. So the first thing you want to do is you want to determine if you wanted to open up at the top or open to the side. I guess it doesn't really matter. So I think I might open mine to the top like this. I think that would be pretty cute. Then your next decision is, let's just determine what color papers we want to use. Now I like to use fun, vibrant papers. So let's just see here. Oh, you know what? The No Peeking will actually go really well with these presents right here, and that one actually good. We're going to need to do some layering up for these, so let's use that one. And let's go ahead and determine which other ones that we need. This paper is, okay, so we got the No Peeking and the Marian Bride. I really think that looks good, but let me see what else might go with this brown. Oh, look at this one. It's got some brown bells on it. That's just really, really pretty. I like that one too. I'm thinking that might be the one because it does have some matching brown on it. And yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get that one. That's going to go for one. And then, so that one's that one. And then the Merry Christmas with the little, I guess it's like a little polar bear or something. Let me see what else I could use for him. This one. I think that this one actually would go well with him. So let's just grab this one. I love this right here. This is so cute. But I want to make sure it's matching. Now I got All I Want for Christmas. Oh, you know what? Actually, that would look good because it's delivery trucks. Let's go with it. So those are pretty cute. So I'm going to get those out of the way. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to measure up my paper. And all I do when I make mine is I kind of measure it over my card. And let me get a pencil here. I measured over the card and just kind of measure like where I would like to cut it. So let me grab my paper trimmer. And I gotta get this one right here off. Isn't this just beautiful? Oh look, it's even got the little polar bears. Look at this, got the little polar bears in there. So cute, huh y'all? So cute. Okay, so let me see here. So I got this one. This one's gonna be cut right over here on this line. Let's move this to the side. And then let's see, where did I mark it? Y'all, I can't see where I marked it. Let me mark it, let me check it again. And actually this one's gonna be here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this one again. Let me cut it again, y'all. I hate that I did that. I measured it wrong. Okay, so let's just go over here. I'm gonna mark this one again and mark it down here again. And then I'm just going to see how I want this one. Okay, I'm gonna check this one. I don't want to cut it off, so I've got the width really good, y'all. And okay, I see where I have a mark down here. I lost it again, y'all. It's because my mark kind of blended in with my paper. Okay, so isn't that just absolutely darling? Okay, so we're gonna need it on this one, and I'm gonna adhere this one. So this one's gonna go for here, and I kind of like this one right here on here. And so I'm gonna keep that one to the side. Let's figure out the next one. And I like that this dude right here kind of matches the colors on here. So that's super cute. So let me go ahead and I'm going to measure out a little bit smaller than 7 3/4, so I don't have to mark it. 7, I'm just going to go down just a tad below that. I'm 5 3/4, I'm sorry, y'all. So I'm going to go below 5 3/4, and I'm going to do it again. Just kind of go over here, 5 3/4. And let's see how that one is. Nope, I did that wrong again, y'all. Why do I keep doing this, y'all? I hate that I'm cutting these up. Okay, so there we go. There we go, and I'm just gonna go right about right here. Just trim it. I hate when I waste paper. Oh, it drives me crazy. I get mad at my own self. Okay, so there, we can use that one for there. I'm gonna also add some colored paper in there. So now let's do the one with the bells. Let me grab another card over here. And for this one, I'm gonna go back to my old-fashioned, let's mark it with a pencil. Just because instead of trying to mess it up, I wanna make sure I quit wasting paper. And I did it this time on the back, y'all. So I'm just gonna go ahead, pop this under. And pop this over here. And I think that one was a winner. Look at that. It pays to flip it over. Okay, I think that one's really pretty too. And let's see here. I was doing Marian Bride on this one. And then I'm grabbing another one. And on my last one that I'm doing, I'm going to flip it over like I did this one. I'm having better success by doing that. And grabbing my pencil. We went to see my mom yesterday, as I mentioned in my last video, and my sister arrived today. So my sister is going to be staying there for a week to help take care of Mom and help get her stronger. And all we can do is continue to pray. But it was very nice not to have to get up. It was a company holiday for my job. So, oh my goodness, y'all, that was awesome. Okay, there, I got those. Now I'm going to get some regular solid paper. We've got to layer up, y'all. We always have to layer up. So let me grab some paper. Okay. Okay. Grab some of my small paper so I can layer up, and let's see if I got anything good in here. in here. And look, I got some brown. I can actually start with this one, and look, I can use some brown in here. And yeah, maybe some green. Let's just do that. Yeah, I like to layer with a couple of colors and everything because I don't know, I just like that. Okay, let's get started here. I'm gonna use my tape gun. And these are just going to be simple layering up with cut-aparts. It's the name Cut-Apart Cards. If y'all are subscribed to Monica over I'll Make It Crafts, oh my goodness, she makes the most amazing cards. And y'all, she doesn't do like I do with cut-aparts. She colors and designs them all just beautifully, does a lot of stamping. But, you know, I don't know. I just don't know if I have the patience. So, hats off to her. She's awesome, and she's got so much patience for it. Okay, so I'm going to use this one on here, and it kind of looks like it's a little off-centered at the bottom. So, I'm going to trim that just a little bit so it looks better. And let's see here. I think that I will put the green, and then I'll put a little touch of brown. That's going to work. I love making these. This is so much fun. And y'all, it's such a stress reliever. So much stress can come on from work and everyday life. And oh my goodness, this is a stress reliever for me. Right? My motto, don't forget, pray more, worry less. Gonna pray more, worry less. I got to remember that. And I'm going to add on some little brown in here. I like to just layer up multiple times. If you'll ever see my thing move, it's because my table sometimes moves. So I'm sorry about that. My other table with my sewing machine, that one is more sturdy than this one. I think I'm going to have to go back to IKEA one of these days and get another table to replace for this one because it moves too much for me. I hate that. So if you were off today, I hope you guys had an awesome, awesome day. If you weren't off, I still hope you had an awesome day. Okay, so let me see. I kind of like that, but I think it needs a little something. So I'm gonna grab my paper. And I thought I saw one with green. Yes, this one right here. Sorry if it got up close to the camera, y'all. But I really do like this. What is this called? I can't remember what the print is. My daughter used to tell me all the time. Okay, I'm going to cut about a 1-inch strip of this. Just because I want a little strip of paper going across. Just like that. And I'm just going to put this underneath here. If I have to layer up again, I will. Maybe a little green and brown on there too. Let's see. I don't have the long enough piece. I don't want to waste, so I'm not going to... I think I'll just go with this. How about it? Or let me see this green over here. Yeah, I think I'll do the green. So I'm going to just put some tape going across. And there we go. Got a little bit of tape on the outside. I'm going to try to get that off. And I'm going to trim this. I'm not too worried about the extra tape, because my cut-apart will go over it. So it'll be just absolutely perfect. So let's make sure I got this good and going here. So I'm going to add this here, and it's too long, so I'll just glue this on, and then I'm going to trim it. So let's just get this taped on or glued. Whichever you have handy, it all will work. So this is going to be a side open card. I kind of like it kind of 3/4 of the way down. Not too centered. And let me just go through here, trim this off. Liking it. And then I'm going to layer it up. See what layering can do for you, y'all. It really does change the appearance of things. Adding that little touch of color sticking out there is the great part. Okay, so just going to put this here, kind of center it up. And like this. Let's press this one down. Okay, so I like that a lot. Now what I'm going to do in the end is I'm going to go stamp Merry Christmas in there, but I'm going to wait to the end to do that. Okay, so there's one. Let's move over here to the no peeking. I like this one. Let's get this one all taped down. I could just sit and make these cards like all night. It's that fun. I think for this particular one, I'm going to do it where it's a top flap. So there we go. And I like the paper already. It's festive and just beautiful. I'm going to layer it up. You can do these any way you want. You can put it sideways. Let's just see what we're gonna do here. Okay, I'm gonna grab, I think I need a piece of red for this one, so let's grab that. Okay, so y'all, let me just tell you something, okay? So I got a gift card from my daughter for my birthday. And oh my goodness, y'all, she gave it to me for Michael's. I went to Michael's earlier because I was looking for something in particular. Do you know I walked out with nothing? I don't know if I love Michael's as much anymore. I really like Hobby Lobby and I like Joann's better. I don't know. I just can't ever seem to find what they want. And you know, my favorite store of all, of course, is Tuesday Morning. Because it's just I think I find what I'm looking for more going to Tuesday Morning than going, I don't find anything at Michael's. I walked out, still got the gift card. And I had a 25% off coupon off total purchase and I didn't even use it. So, you know, I just don't know. I'm just not very crazy happy about that. Okay. I'm going to layer up a little bit more. I think I'm going to add some of this green again on this particular one. I might make it a little bit larger. You can even make it bigger so it's kind of like a mat in the center. I'm just going to keep going until I just think it's good. So I'm just going to kind of line it up with the edge of the rows on here. Look at that. Line them up. Get this under here. I'm going to line it the best I can. And there we go. I think it's going to need a little more red. I'll put some more red under there. And then just a peak. I just want a peak. I like the cut aparts that are large, that fit on the whole thing. I just love it when it just fills it up and you just layer up a little tiny bit. And yeah, it's just fun having this little peak of color underneath. I told my husband I'm gonna go make my video. When I come back, we'll watch a movie. And he gave me a look, y'all. Look how nice and big that is. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's just get this one adhered down. Yeah, gave me a look, and I'm like, I wish he had like a table in there I could make cards while I'm watching with him, you know, because I feel sad. I think he got a little bit sad when I said I was coming in here into my craft room. I mean, he's not really sad, but he just kind of made a face like, okay, let's make sure before we get this pushed down really well that it's nice and straight. Okay, look at that, y'all. How cute is that? Okay, it didn't even need anything else. It's just cute. I like it. Let's move on to this one. Let's get this one adhered down, y'all. And look, you don't have to do a lot to these. You can add different kinds of trim on them. Oh, you can do so much with these, just making it simple. Yeah, Monica over at I'll Make It Crafts, she does amazing work. But she works so hard on her beautiful cards, and I don't know if I have the patience. I just commend her. She's just awesome. Monica, if you are watching, you, my friend, are such an inspiration. Okay, you can see a little green on the bottom of this one. Let's get this one on here. Let me see what color paper I have right here. None of these match. So let me just see about adding a piece of red on here. Let's layer that. Yeah, y'all, if you don't follow Monica over and I'll Make It Crafts, she is an amazing lady, the most kindest person I've ever met. We have to get together and have dinner sometime because we just haven't been able to with my mom's health, and she's traveling to visit her family. We just haven't had a chance to be able to connect again. But we talk, we text, and she's always so kind about my mom and all that, and thoughtful, and just so appreciative of her friendship. But y'all, if you don't follow her already, go follow her at I'll Make It Crafts. You won't be disappointed. There are so many people that are so creative and out there. Okay, I'm looking for kind of another piece, and I think it's going to be this red chevron right here. But I need some layering up paper to add to that. So I think that will be great. It will make it stand out. I like it. Let's see here. I'm going to make this one. Come over here. Let's get this layered up. If you guys have some kind of punches where things can be like scalloped on the edge, go with that. Make these your own. You will be so addicted. Oh my goodness. This is so much fun. Now, I was talking to my sister-in-law yesterday. I know I'm chattery tonight, y'all. I've missed my friends, I think. But I was talking to my sister-in-law yesterday, and I told her, because, you know, she's retiring and all that, and she's like, you know, I just don't have a creative bone in my body. I said, absolutely you do. I don't want to hear it. Because you know what? All you have to do is try. That's all you have to do, right, y'all? Just try. Okay, I'm going to cut myself about a 1.5 inch strip to make a nice little strip going across. Let's see how it will look in the center, like this. I'm going to add some red underneath. Let me see if I can find a piece of that. And so I'm going to add some red. Add that in. That in. Get that little bit of extra tape off. And I'm going to trim this. Let me see here. I'm about 24 minutes into this video. I've got 3 cards made. Now I'm doing another one. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is so much fun. So I hope you guys have big plans for the weekend. You know, I hate to say this, because I know that a lot of people don't wish this, but you know what, y'all, today here in North Texas, it was 104. We got in my husband's truck, it was 104. Oh my goodness, 104. So if it rained tomorrow, I would love it. I would love to stay home, watch movies with my hubby, and just craft. That sounds like a dream. I'm not worried about my mom and dad right now because my sister is taking care. Okay, got a little love there where I missed a little tape. So I'm going to stick some glue under here because you want to make sure it's all adhered down really well. Get this off of here. Let's get this down. I think we're going to shampoo our house tomorrow, our carpet. So that will probably be first thing in the morning. Hopefully my husband will sleep in past, say, 7 o'clock. I told him this morning, what are you doing up so early? It was 6:30 when he got up. And I didn't get up till 7:30, and that's still early on your day off. He's like, I did sleep in. I'm like, no, you didn't. You didn't sleep in. Okay, I like that, but with the red, it's kind of clashing. So I think I'm going to add another piece of red. Let me grab it. Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to invest in a new table because I don't like the way this one sometimes wiggles on me. So if you see a wiggle, I do apologize, y'all. Okay, this is gonna help it. Not to feel like it's kind of all together here. Yeah, if I told my husband, let's go buy me a new table at IKEA, he'd probably die because if you've ever been to IKEA, you got to put everything together. That did much better, y'all. Okay, let me grab my tape gun, not my glue. Get this on. We are down, we've got 3 cards down already. How fast and easy is this? I need to look and see. Did I do the top? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm going to make sure it's centered. Okay. There's another one. Look how sweet it is. Oh my goodness. 3 down, 1 left to go, y'all. One more, my friends. One more. I do like the top opening better than the side. But I guess I can kind of mix and match. Okay, let's get this one down. Don't you just love that? It's so cute. And here we go. Let's get this one all down. Yeah, utilize all those cut aparts. I don't know about you, but let me tell you. I'll get these cut up. I get so many of the cut aparts. And then I have this big stack of cut aparts. I haven't used them. And y'all, they're already in vibrant, beautiful colors. Use them to make cards with. Make tags, whatever you like to do with them. Okay, I like that. So let's see what I'm going to do on this one. Let me look at my paper stash over here. I have a piece of the blue that I think would look nice along with some of the green. And it looks like if I did a little blue because of him in there, but let me look in the paper collection and get one of the Christmas tree pages. So I could layer up, and here's one. So I could layer up with this as well. Okay, so I think that I probably will do red first. Let me see what kind of red I've got up here. Red, red, red. White would look good there too. I think I'll do a smash of red first. You could round your corners on these if you like. I kind of like it square. My card is square. I kind of just like it squared. But do what you prefer and how you like it. Just make it pretty, y'all. Make it pretty. Oh, but back to my sister-in-law that I was telling you a while ago. So I told her, because you know she's going to retire soon. She's working only for, you know, I think she's working less time. She's a nurse. And I told her, you know, why don't you come over and help me with my crafts? And she goes, I don't have a crafty bone in my body. I said, I don't believe it. I absolutely do not believe it. I think that if you put your mind to anything, you can do it. So I told her, let me know when you are ready to come over and craft with me. I will teach you anything that I might know. I will be happy to teach you. And she said, okay. She's just the most precious lady. I just love her so much. So maybe one of these days she will. Okay, layering up. Here we go with a lot more. Now I'm going to see here. I really did want to add in a little bit of the blue because we've got some in the paper. I'm going to layer up again. Give it that touch of blue. Just a tad, y'all. And then I think I might try to see about one more piece. I'm just going to put it over here and trim this up. Okay, I'm going to find something else. It needs something else, y'all. And I'm thinking, yes, I think I will add this one in right here. And just add that. I like it. Kind of go out a little bit more, maybe 2/8 of an inch. And give it this extra little color, and we're close to done with 4 cards, y'all. See, you can make your Christmas cards in no time flat. Promise you. Just coordinate up papers. Look at that. See, that added a little extra. I could put it on here. Let me see what that's looking like. I'm thinking that maybe I might add a strip of the Christmas tree. Just a small one. So I think that I'm going to cut this like at a 1/2 inch and just put it going across. And here we go. And I'm just going to put it down here. Just to give it a touch of color. Take my scissors and trim. Like that pretty good. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's see here. I've got some paper stuck in my glue, y'all. Stuck in my tape. Okay, we'll layer this up. The sad thing that I did for this one is I made my cut apart thing so big. The cute little car, I can't see it, but y'all, there you go. I think it's been 35 minutes with all my talking, and I've made 4 cards in 35 minutes, y'all. And how cute are they? They're just cute. All I'm gonna have left to do is stamp them. I have a Christmas stamp that's just Merry Christmas inside. So yeah, I like these. These are so cute. I love them. They're vibrant. I love vibrant, beautiful colors. I'm more of a bright color for the Christmas things. I do like some traditional, but I really do like this one. I like the buffalo prints and all that. But I'm really happy with these. I like them. So y'all, if you have some Christmas pads that have cut aparts in them, pull them out, y'all. Buy some of these little card sets from Hobby Lobby or wherever you would like to get them from. Cut them down. Here's my thing again. Cut them down. Make yourself some beautiful Christmas cards. All you're gonna do now is you're gonna pair them up, and I just always pair them up like this. After I stamp it, I'll put the envelope in here like this. If I'm putting them in my craft fair. That way the envelope is behind. I'm gonna put them in a clear bag, seal them up, and I will have them all sealed up looking like this, y'all. What do you think? That's how they're gonna go in my craft fair. I'm gonna try to have as many of these as I can. I'm also gonna make them to send out again this year because I absolutely have so much fun doing it. Okay, y'all, I hope you guys have an awesome evening. Hope you've enjoyed this little quick simple tutorial on how to make cut apart Christmas cards. Have a good night, y'all, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.